And it is JB here on the Loungers Plus live lounge with Mac and Shah. How are you guys?
Really good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, really well. My absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in. You are brothers.
We are actually brothers. We get asked that all the time. So we make fun of each other a lot.
I still am trying to convince Mac that he's adopted, but that's okay.
It might be knowing you.
But yeah, so we can give each other as much as we can take, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How is it sort of, I guess, like being brothers, but then constantly sort of working together and being around one another sort of endlessly?
Yeah, I think it works well because we don't... It sounds horrible. We don't hold back. So if something is not a good idea, the other person knows about it pretty quickly. So we work really well together simply because number one, we know each other very well. So on stage, it's like very seamless.
Yeah.
And then obviously on like in the recording studio and things like that, it's like, no, that sucked. Do it again. Like it's
there's no way you
can
ever get away with anything.
Yeah.
If he's like, oh yeah, I said that a little bit. No, straight away.
Sing it again.
Yeah. You've both been very musical growing up as well, both of you. You've done a little bit of musical theatre, I understand. Mm-hmm. The Boy from Oz as well.
That was a long time ago. That was like, 2006, I think?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Almost 20 years ago now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Shadi toured with Hugh Jackman in The Boy from Oz.
Yeah.
We kind of got our start in sort of doing ads and things like that, Macca's ads and like...
Yeah.
Mac was the Macca's kid.
Well, I had a bowl cut and I was a little dumpling of a kid, so... I was the ideal Macca's ad. So yeah, there was that. And then we kind of first touched like country music when we did a musical of John Williamson's life called Quambatook. And that's when we first actually became interested in country music. You know, we didn't grow up from the ages of like 0 on country. Our mum was very much into like Harmony and Queen and like Meatloaf and all these different kind of like rock bands.
So we were very influenced by classic rock to start with.
Yeah.
And then it just happened that we did this country music. Musical, as you say.
Country music musical.
Yeah, I know. It's just and it just kind of took off from there.
Yeah.
It's like, that's when we first had our our first taste.
Yeah.
And it really just gave us that influence to really try and go and pursue that.
You guys do some incredible covers as well. Do you think that's sort of why you've got the repertoire of sort of covers that you've got, because you've had a fairly wide, I know it sounds like a radio slogan, but like the widest variety of music?
No,
if you will.
100%.
Thank you.
Like our influence, like we're saying, was literally everything from classic rock through to Simon & Garfunkel, through to Bee Gees, like it's everything. And so when we play live, we do a fair amount of covers. Number one, because we know people love the songs and we want to put our own spin on them. Like, that's a big part of being a musician, is making, like, we are, at the end of the day, people are paying to see us, so we want to give them a show that they'll enjoy.
Exactly.
But we just got off tour with Rick Price, actually.
Cool.
And he gave us a really good advice, and he said, you guys, you need to stick to your original music, because he said it's good. And he said people will love it. You just need to play it for them.
Yeah.
So in our show, we're actually like our Tamworth show, West Diggers, 23rd of January, 12 o'clock, air conditioning free.
It's got air conditioning, like it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it is free technically. If you walk in the building, they're not going to charge you per air conditioning. They might. Although at Tamworth, you'd make a bit of money. So. But
you guys are definitely brothers, by the way. Yeah, can't see it.
But basically, he just he just gave us this sort of like push to do our own music. So we're going to be doing a bit more of our original stuff. Yeah. And that leads us to mid to end 2025, where we'll be releasing an album.
Yeah, cool.
Of all original music.
Fantastic. Good on you. Well, that lead us perfectly to a song. What are you looking at playing for us?
So our most recent single is called Untamed Heart, and that is not what we're playing because it has a trumpet in it, and unless you want to go for a mouth trumpet piece... pretty good.
Pretty convincing.
Pretty good.
It's pretty
convincing. Look, as much as we love the mouth trumpet, we're not going to do that.
Okay.
So
agreed.
Crush your hopes. Although you could still be a mouth trumpeter if you really want.
I'll come down to the show. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're doing a song that we wrote last year. Actually wrote it just after last Tamworth Festival. and it's called Best Thing, and this is it.
Cool. Take it away.
My college queen, and everybody wanted her at 17. Just you and me, we danced away the dark to California dreams. We moved around, we grew up with each other on the edge of town. She wore the crown. Her house was on the same road, just a couple doors down. And I can see the days go by when we were sweet 16. We would run to meet our friends beneath the willow tree. It's so strong, just like the whiskey at the bar we drink. But it's the memory, the memory. And I can see the dress you wore when you were prom queen. I was a guy who thought you'd never even look at me. And I swear to you, the day you took the diamond ring made you the best thing that happened to me. She ran with me, her jeans were ripped in all the ways you wanna see. And we were riding free. We took the highway down to Gibson, Tennessee. And I can see the days go by when we were sweet 16. We would run to meet our friends beneath the willow tree. It's so strong, just like the whiskey at the bar we drink. But it's the memory, the memory. And I can see the dress you wore when you were prom queen. I was a guy who thought you'd never even look at me. And I swear to you, the day you took the diamond ring made you the best thing that happened to me. Yeah, I know, yes I know, it's the way we talk when our friends go home. And we laugh and we cry, and not a day goes by that I don't need you. Cause I see the days go by when we were sweet 16. We would run to meet our friends beneath the willow tree. It's so strong, just like the whiskey at the bar we drink. But it's the memories. And I can see the dress you wore when you were prom queen. I was a guy who thought you'd never even look at me. And I swear to you, the day you took the diamond ring made you the best thing that happened to me.
That was awesome, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Is it always? I always find it funny. Like if I was in your seat, I'd be like, I don't know where to look. I go, how is it on your end? Is it really? Is it the same? Do you not know where to look? Or is it all right?
I
This is
never
your
thought
job.
I'd be asked
This is
that.
your job.
So.
I'm this is my interview.
Amy behind the camera, she chair dances during
Chair
it,
dances.
so which I think is going to become viral.
Well, I think you
so
should just
very
start
soon.
Mouth trumpet.
So
Mouth trumpet.
Mouth
Get someone as big as James Johnson and mouth trumpet while he sings. And see the look on his face.
Do some interpretive mouth trumpet.
Now, if people want to come along and mouth trumpet to your tunes, give us the details of the shows again.
Our main show is tomorrow, so it's the 23rd at 12 o'clock. West Diggers showroom. Come for the air conditioning. Stay for the music. The air conditioning is free despite rumours. And we also are popping up at Fanzone today. What's today? The 22nd?
Yeah, it's all
Something like
Yes.
that.
Sometimes.
Wednesday,
Yes.
22nd. We're popping up at Fanzone at 1:30. Shopping World at like 12:15 ish. So come say hi and mouth trumpet to your... Well, actually, we're going to host an international mouth trumpeting competition in
I
Tamworth.
like that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's going to be all the big artists. Yeah.
Now, one final question. This will really see how brotherly you two are. We're asking all the artists this question. Dog or cat?
Dog, all the way.
Is that a question? Yeah, dog.
You can either have the most loyal animal on the face of the planet that will do literally anything for you, or you could have something that's like, pick up my poo. Like, there's no in between. There's no in between.
That seals the debate, I think, honestly. So if only Taylor Moss was here to make a comeback,
I'll take you on,
because
Taylor.
she's our only cat vote so far. So it's about
And there's a reason for it.
16-1 at the moment. So
Do we get double votes?
thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much for having us in. It's been awesome.
No, thank you. Very fun. Mac and Shah on the Lounges Plus Live Lounge. Thank you, guys.